Hey Libra, welcome to my channel. This is EMC Tarot and this is your October 2019 reading. And thank you for all the likes, comments, subscribes. I really do appreciate it. We'll get right into it. I'm doing a 5-card spread by the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. And then I'm also going to pull some cards from the Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. Excuse me. And a few cards from the Doreen Virtue Mermaid deck. So let's see what we got. And the 5-card spread is your distant past, your immediate past, your that one's flying out, your present, and then your immediate future and your distant future. Sorry, got distracted with the cards flying out. Ooh, that's a good present card to have. I'll get into the meanings in a minute. Just trying to get a sense. All right, this one's bouncing. So, okay. So we have the waiting game. This was in your distant past, and perhaps it's been a year of that, right? Libra, where you felt that things kind of were, you know, in a standstill, like in a holding pattern, and you've worked hard to set things in motion this year in certain areas of your life, and you're now waiting for these results to come to fruition. So you really have been doing a lot of work. I mean, Libra is a very hardworking sign. You know, that's the balancing of the scale. So you're always trying to do the right thing, and you always try to come from a place of fairness. So you've been afraid of making decisions, but you're no longer, you know, kind of being held a prisoner by that fear. So you're really coming into a place of power, which makes sense as the card's coming out. But, you know, expect the best and be open to this limitless power of your intuition, which is funny because you have an intuition card in the spread. And, you know, your intuition is very strong and you can trust and use it right now. So achievement and success, you know, have been something you've been striving for this year, and you're really making strong, strong movement in that area to get you to a better place. So it's interesting because now in your immediate past, you have firm foundation, and this is a really beautiful card. You know, it's already talking about that you've already, or you have been working towards establishing that solid foundation in the material world. So it's been a long time of waiting and trying to get there, but you have been using, you know, good judgment. You've been learning the lessons in life, and you've really been laying that firm groundwork, you know, to build this better future for yourself. So whether it is in your career, in your home life, you know, there's material power around you, and you know, it's been a good thing. So just remember that, you know, obviously with the mountain, he's, you know, standing with his back, he's facing the mountain, but his back has like this triangle shape. And so, you know, it's power, it's strength, it's, you know, overcoming, it's persevering, and you know, you've come a long way from the beginning of the year to get to that point. And the best thing is that you have in the present material and spiritual prosperity, and so that's good fortune raining down on you. As you can see, the fountains, he's staring at the water coming up, and that's prosperity, you know, percolating. And it's about peaceful, tranquil time. You know, your problems disappear. So October seems to be like a fantastic month. You may get a bonus, a pay raise, a promotion. You can, you know, something could come out of the blue. You could really have like just a prosperity and balance and harmony in your physical and spiritual existence, right? So it's about, you know, giving and receiving, which the firm foundation talks about, you know, giving back. So as you do, you know, receive, you know, that's the energy, that's the law of money, you know, keeping it flowing, right? So not that you spend all your money, but there's this belief that if you come from a place of always saying, I can't afford it, or I can't have that, or I can't do that, well, then you really are going to be what your words say. So you really have to come from a place of, you know, yeah, I can pay for that. Yes, I can do that. And then money will, you know, circulates, you know, as you spend money on bills, well, money comes into, you know, back around for you. So look into your life and, you know, see where you can spread your spiritual and physical wealth, right? So, you know, practice that generosity, gratitude, compassion, and you'll continue to prosper in all areas of your life. And the reason is because then you're going to receive recognition and reward. And this is in the immediate future. So with the recognition and reward, it's a reward for a job well done. You're going to get recognition, whether it's at work, whether it's in a business that you have, a skill, a craftsmanship, something that you're doing. You can pat yourself on the back and know that you deserve it. So whether you get a bonus through that, you know, present, this is in the immediate future. So perhaps this money that's coming in really, you know, gives you puts you in a better place. It's kind of a a card of just like being recognized for the hard work that you've done all year. And that makes sense because it looks like, you know, it's been kind of a hard year. You've worked really hard to get to where you are, and now you're going to reap the rewards, and that's a great thing. So that's in the immediate future. So that pretty much could be at any time. I mean, these can, you know, don't have a specific timeline. Obviously, this is a month for October, so anytime within the month of October, perhaps if this resonates with you, you could see some kind of recognition and reward and some spiritual, you know, prosperity, financial gain from it. And then your distant future, is intuition. And this is the language of the soul. So this is a clear message that it's time for you to use your intuition. So one of the things that I think even the Firm Foundation talked about is in your immediate past, or just your past, is that you have to really, it's the High Priestess card. So it's really a matter of, you know, honoring that intuitive sense, the synchronistic coincidences. Things may come in, even with this recognition and reward. Maybe it opens new doors for you and gets you in a place of like a trickling effect of good things happening, if that makes sense. Like you may hear a phrase or a saying or see numbers repeating or any kind of signs from your spiritual guides, if you believe in spiritual guides, or if you're listening to these readings, most of the time you are into the spiritual world and open to it to some extent. So you are aware of being guided in dreams, in synchronicity, in phrases, and billboards, and license plates, and numerology, and however you take in your signs. Maybe you even get them directly from your spiritual guides, as in through hearing them. But, you know, this can vary. So it's just a perfect time to see, you know, these answers from within, and to learn and to use and trust your intuition, so that you know that, you know, things are lining up for you. And I think that's a great way to, you know, to see that everything's lining up. So I'm going to pull some cards from the Keepers of the Light, and these have beautiful messages. So I will read also the extended message from the book, because excuse me, I don't know all of them by heart, right? So they have just beautiful messages, and so we're gonna just pull that and read that, so see if it helps you in any way. But these are really cool. They're just you know, like I said, Keepers of the Light. When you see the pictures, I'll show you in a minute, they just have beautiful messages. I haven't seen these used as much out there, and I was resonated towards them. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so the first one is Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be loved, do what is right for everyone involved, offer a helping hand. So let me just get what's in the book here real quick, because I want to read the extended message for you. Okay, first of all, the Keepers of the Light want to acknowledge all the service and commitment you have offered to others. You are all love. If you are finding it difficult with anyone at the moment, the best way you can move forward is to go beyond wanting to understand why or how they are the way they are. Just move beyond their behavior, mistakes, or challenges. This brings a message of friendship and care, helping you see that those around you do have the best intentions, even if it doesn't always seem that way. Move into compassion and develop a greater understanding that will elevate your spirit and connection. So yeah, there's perhaps, you know, even this has been a tough year, and there's been people who have let you down, or people that you thought would be there to help you and they weren't. So just have some compassion for that, as tough as that may be, and know that, you know, everything is lining up for your highest good. Saint Kamara, this is shine your light. Excuse me. Excuse me. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. You are here to light up the world. You may feel that you are being pushed or that there is a lot going on at once. And this is because your energy is magnetic to others and they might want it in their life. They take the time to listen to your inner voice. Remember that the cosmic light of heaven and draw it into you. This is all you need to do to inspire the world. So that makes sense with these cards of intuition and recognition and reward. There are going to be a lot of people that resonate with you and want to be around you because your energy is going to vibrate differently and you're going to be coming from a different place. Now, take that, with caution. Obviously, sometimes people drain you of energy. So I always use the analogies of, I read this analogy once of using like this invincible cloak, and you can pick whatever color you want and how you want the cloak to be and pretend you have it on, like kind of over your head, sort of like Harry Potter-ish, right? And when you don't want somebody opening up to your energy, put that on, pretend you have that on, and watch people shift around you. And again, don't use that in a negative sense. Use it in the sense of like, perhaps just as someone that sucks your energy from you, and this drains you. So, and it's really hard to have a conversation with them and tell them, hey, your energy sucks. But, try this analogy of using a cloak and see if it changes their energy around you. And all of a sudden they're not looking to you to, plug you in. I was at this workshop last week that the guy said, the speaker said, people are walking around with like a plug looking to plug into your energy. And I thought that, that really resonated with me because we're like an outlet, looking to get plugged in all the time. So my thought too was, pretend you have those childproof things covering up the plugs when you don't want to be plugged into. And there are people you want to be plugged into, right? There are family members you love and you want to help and you want to be there for. But there are people that are, sucking the energy out of you. So, tell them not to plug in to your energy. And then there's Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. Let me just get that one. And this is, you're moving beyond the illusions that fear has created so that you can be more focused on your priorities and what is serving you on this path. All suffering eventually comes to an end, and acknowledging how you feel, really feel, and what occurred in order for you to feel this way will help you move beyond it. Call on Master Buddha now to help you remember you are part of something that is greater than suffering. The wheel of karma is turning in your favor, and all your acts of kindness and goodness will benefit you. Wow. Thoughts may arise now that solve issues in your life, your home, your relationship, or work. They're being sent to you from your inner teacher, the Buddha within. And that kind of resonates with the intuition card. You are your Master Buddha within. You really do have the answers most of the time. You may call on readers and kind of things for clarification and for some support and guidance. But we, even when we go to a reading or we hear a reading on YouTube, there are things that we resonate because those are the things we already know, and this is just validation. A lot of times, in the readings, it's not really like giving you the answers because, again, these are general readings for the general population, but there are things that resonate to you that you already know deep down inside, right? So that's kind of how it goes. And I'm just going to pull a couple cards from the Doreen Mermaid deck, and these are just fun and light and kind of finish it off in an easy way. I'm going to go with that one. And 3. All right, perfect. Dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. Blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings, and explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's time to make changes. So, yeah, with everything that your cards are talking about, dreaming big, there's recognition and reward coming. Oops, sorry, this thing doesn't hold. And there's lots of good stuff coming your way. So those are the mermaid messages. Dream big, guys. I hope you found this helpful. Have a wonderful October. Thank you. Namaste.